Hey and welcome to this video. So in this video we are gonna transpile a .SCSS file into a .CSS file and create our first piece of SASS code. So what we are gonna do is we're gonna create our index.html file. Inside here we're gonna have a HTML document with hello world, and then we can link to the style sheet we're gonna have soon. So, we are gonna have it inside the CSS folder index.css, and then we are gonna have a paragraph with hello world, which is the thing we're gonna style. Now remember that your browser only takes in CSS files, it doesn't take in SASS files. So that's why you're gonna have two directories. We're gonna have one called CSS, then we're gonna have one called SASS. So inside our SASS file, we can create the file where we actually write out of our styles. So in here, we could, for example, say paragraph and say font size 50 pixels. And then what it would do is just like normal CSS, make this to 50 pixels or 40 pixels or whatever you choose. But what is important to remember here is if we link to, just to show you, to this here, and just change it to right file name here. If we link in here to this file, it won't work. So you can see there's no changes, and you'll probably also see inside the console there's an error because it can reload the resources. So we can't just load to this one here. We can instead do something like CSS index.scss, and then we can go in here. So what we are doing right now, just to show you what happens, is we watch our index.scss file. Every time we make a change, it would detect it inside the browser here. Then it will transpile it into index.css. So it will make a new one here, update the file every time you save some changes inside here. So just to show you that it works now, if we just go, then you will see that if we go in here and say color pink, it has detected the changes, and then we can go in here. It will automatically make the changes inside this file. So in our projects, we are only going to write in the .scss file. It is strongly not recommended to do any changes inside the index.css file if you're using SASS.